Hello everyone! Today we're going to create hair in Cinema 4D and Redshift. Let's not waste any time and get started right away. First, let's create a disk. Let's set the outer radius to 1, which is small. And let's set the segments to 32. Let's go to the coordinates and set the y to minus 100 times to lower it down. Next, we need to go into the simulator object and add hair. So, we have this object. Let's go into it, then go to the Guides tab. Here, for length, we write 200. For root, we need to set it to polygon area, after which we can change our count and add the desired number of hairs, us. Let's set it to 5000. And for segments, we'll set it to 128. This ensures that they are very smooth and even. Let's go to the Pairs tab. Here we have root. We install this. Here we're setting clone to 10. This value is 0, and this is also 0. And let's set variation to 5. Let's go to the Force tab. We're setting the gravity to 0. Let's go to the Simulate Force and Turbulence tab. By pressing play, we'll see what our turbulence does to our hair. But first of all, we need to set it up. Let's start from scratch. Let's go into these settings and change the values here. Let's set this to 75, for example, and this to 2. You can experiment and see what you come up with. Let's see what happens with these values. Alright, I think we can start from this. It's very beautiful here. You can get quite a good result from this. Okay, let's go to Turbulence Fields and create Sphere Field. After that, let's reduce our size a bit, so that it only affects the area we need. For example, something like this. It looks pretty good, I think. The project is set up so that we have a vertical video, for example. If we want to post it on Instagram, I think you'll find the result of these flows, this render. You can check out my Instagram and analyze what I came up with and how you can achieve a similar result. Now let's create a camera. Let's set up the camera. Let's set the focal length here. Let's set it to 120, for example. We can also, for example, rotate our hair so that it looks better in our shot. But to rotate our hair, we need to go into the disk itself and adjust the coordinates, after which we will be able to see how it can rotate in one direction or another. The disk, after which we will be able to see how it can rotate in one direction or another. Let's tilt it to the left. And then we'll hit the play button and see that it needs a little more adjustment. For example, let's center it in our project. We'll hit play and take a look. I think we need to adjust it somewhere around here. This frame, for example, let's see what we get from it. Or maybe not quite. Maybe something like this. Well, we need to check the render to see how it turns out. Let's tilt it a little more. It was beautifully arranged in terms of composition. Alright, here's what we have so far. Now we need to go into our hair material, which was created automatically. Let's go into the thickness. And here we need to set the thickness of our hair string. And here as well, we'll set it to, let's hit render. Let's create some light. Let's not exit the camera. Let's exit the camera and wait. Here we will choose ours. The camera and the light that we created. We need to adjust it a bit. Edit, move. Let's set the render setting so that it renders faster. For example, here progressive pace, set it to 120. It should work faster. Here's what we have at the moment. I think it's looking pretty good. Now let's duplicate our light so that we have it on the left side as well, but we'll make it less intense. Alright, here's what we have at the moment. We haven't yet refined our hair material. Alright, let's continue. Now we have the stage of creating the material. We click on the plus for the material and select our new material. And now we apply it to our hair. After that, here's what we see with the automatic settings. Here's what you have. Let's dive in a bit and adjust this material. Let's, for example, let's change this value a bit. And let's highlight a small part, because hair is quite a complex element to render. Next, we can try tweaking various settings and see the results they give us. For example, if we change this melanin, here's what will happen. It will become lighter. And if on the contrary, we add more of it, well, you could say that blonde, or it will turn out like this, as if it's already on the hair. Let's set these parameters right here. All right, let's set these parameters. We will have blonde, blonde. And also, I think let's install it here. Parameters, so that they are more effectively illuminated. These elements on the sides, if we have lighting, will be in the back. Well, this is the result we got today. Thank you for watching. We liked it. Also subscribe to the channel for this video. There will be a lot of interesting things here. So also follow me on my Instagram. I think you'll find it interesting to follow me. I talk to you about all sorts of useful things in cinema, 4D and die ship. So goodbye everyone.